So to make it simple, I'm just going to explain Twitter as a very large version of WhatsApp. There is really no difference. If you are comfortable using WhatsApp, it will be very easy for you to grasp and gain from the power of Twitter. We all hear it on media every day, and that's why today people have become curious. You know, anything that comes new which changes our society, which changes our lifestyle, which changes our way of communicating. We are always, as human beings, more remaining in the comfort zone. It is very difficult for these inventions or innovations to engage us. Till it comes all around us, and then we start getting interested to know, okay, I should know what it is all about. It's being talked about on every media. And I need not say we are hearing it on every day on TV. Probably it's a Twitter strategy to make people talk about it and get curious about it. But really, I have myself experienced the power in a live, real-time situations. I find it as the most instant response. If you compare it with LinkedIn, which people are using in a large way, or Facebook, or so many Pinterest, and there are so many options we have. The beautiful thing about Twitter is it is integrated with all other social media. I mean, if I send a tweet, basically a tweet is just a message. It's a messaging system. Twitter is just a messaging system on a very large scale. And your message goes out to as many people who are following you. That is what we need to understand. The whole goal of this game of Twitter is to increase your followers. Now, there is a very big science and a very interesting way to increase your followers. Do you have an idea of how many people in the world are using Twitter? Rough estimate, what would you guess? Of course, it will be in millions.
Facebook, I think.
Facebook is the largest, of course, and it is about
1.4
billion.
billion.
1.4 billion. You got it. It's jumping in its scale, and Twitter is about 500 million. But now Twitter has far reach than Facebook. Facebook started off, the way Twitter is accelerating, in a day there are 500 million tweets going. That's the scale of usage worldwide. The beautiful thing about Twitter is it suits our modern life. What is our modern life? We have very low attention time span. If anybody wants to connect with you or talk to you, you cannot engage with him because there are so many other influences coming onto you that you really cannot spend much time. You cannot read books like we used to read in the old age. So Twitter has a system that you can message only in 142 characters. You have to say it in 142. You cannot write an essay or paragraph. Now you are all familiar with WhatsApp, I'm sure. Most of us would be using WhatsApp. So we have groups, and there is a restriction on how many people can be in that group. You cannot have, it used to be 50, now they have expanded it to 100, maximum 100 people. So whatever message you sent out on WhatsApp, whether it is in a text or whether it's on a photograph or a video, it can reach only those 100 people, right? In Facebook, if you want to connect with somebody, you have to send him a friend request. And if he accepts, then only you are connected and you can exchange. In WhatsApp, you need to have his mobile number and he needs to be on WhatsApp. In Twitter, the beautiful thing is that if I am just surfing through the people of different walks of life, and if I find him interesting and I want to connect with him, I just have to click on the follow button. I don't need his permission to accept me as his follower. There are provisions that people can make it private and then if they accept only, but generally it is not the idea of Twitter. Twitter allows anybody to follow anybody. When you follow somebody, means whatever he is sending tweets, they come in your timeline. They come in your stream. So you are actually sharing common interests. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I have a PowerPoint presentation which will make it simple because visual communication will be more that you are interested to meet anybody, celebrity, a very great political leader. As I said, most and everyone from every walk of life is on Twitter. So you have that advantage that you can connect to anybody. And I'm just going to make it short. I'll just share something that I keep watching these television debates. And now people get angry with Arnab Goswami because it's too noisy, the debate. So we shift to other channels, and my father and me, my father is 87, but he is a very regular watcher of all these TV debates. So he called me, he said this new channel, there was a lady, young lady. She was conducting a debate with all the political on a hot subject. But she was managing the participants so well without getting into heated arguments, voice shouting over each other. So he called me. He said, just see how she is doing the focus back to the topic. So I got an idea because I tried to encourage my father to use his gadgets because my brothers are in America, so he uses iPad, iPhone, and he does FaceTime. So now he's getting that confidence. Normally it's very difficult to get elderly people involved in using it, although it's very simple. So I wanted to give him an experience. I said, okay, you want to talk to this lady? Her name was coming on the screen, the channel. So I found her out on the Twitter and I sent her a message that my father is 87, he's really admiring the way you're conducting. The program is going on between 8 and 8:30. And the thing I was talking about was quick response. Immediately I got a thank you tweet from her. And most of these newsreaders abroad, at least in the foreign channels, are using Twitter to get instant updates and build that into the news. Just like in our Indian news channels, we are finding that they ask people to tweet on a hashtag. So since Twitter is very confusing, there is a very powerful feature to create a conversation. You are interested to create a conversation with the people that you are interested in to talk. So there is a feature called hashtag. It's there in all other social media. When you use a hashtag and you can create your own topic, that Rotary meeting, hashtag Rotary meeting. And people will keep on seeing it because the tweets come every second. There's a huge stream of tweets that are flowing on your timeline. When everybody is tweeting, and if you're following him, his message, when I say tweet, it means message, is coming on your timeline, and it's getting drowned, it's getting buried because more and more messages are coming. So it's very difficult to make sense out of the stream, the feed we call it, of the tweets if you have a large number of followers. So there are features which can filter. You can make your people that you are following, you can classify and group them. So say local people in your area, Vimannagar, or according to industry, or according to their profession, or according to the subject. If you are a golfer, you want to have a group of golfers. So when you make such lists, when you click on that list, you will get only the feed of those people related to the subject that you put in. So you are filtering out the noise because it's a big chaos in that Twitter world. So at what point of time you want to see the stream of currently what's happening. Now the real engagement power of Twitter is its instant response, as well as you are getting news before the news come on any other channel. We have one side the traditional channel, and on the other side we have this on our phone. Okay, by the way, the Twitter is become so powerful because it's on the phone. If it was on a laptop or